The time for thrills, the time for pomp and circumstance is over. It's time for the main event. And our nightcap fixture, it's the Uprising FC, and they are doing battle with the EastEnders FC.
And what we are seeing, Doc, we are seeing that grace period time that they were given for the keeper for EastEnders to arrive. That has elapsed, and they are going to kick the game off, but with 10 players. If you notice that, Doc, they are going to kick the game off with 10 players until their keeper arrive.
So the man Elijah St. Jean will just go in goal until Lawrence comes. He just take off the bib and slot into the midfield.
Yes, and to round off that lineup for the EastEnders, they had the away team, Jelani Lawrence in goal, Antoine Fleming, captain. And this is a problem that we always face. We always face with the EastEnders. You always will get a lineup without numbers.
Yeah. He's number 18, man.
Delaney Francis, he's with the EastEnders. Caden Rogers, Mark Anthony Edwards, the man who has left the fold of the Royal Lions. Marnie Webster, he will start for the EastEnders. Shaquan, the big man Roberts. Leandre Proctor, Johnny Connor, Terry Coffey, Elijah St. John, he will start in goal. Tejano Lawrence and Kianan J. Alexander. Well, they have a huge bench listed. They can't go through them, but I'll tell you that the head coach is Cleo Ham and the team manager is Aaron Webster.
Before I go through the Uprising team, just want to highlight a certain debutant today for the EastEnders. It's a young man I've had a very vested interest in. He's coming off of winning the Best Midfielder Award in the high school league. The young man, Awani Webster, his senior league debut today.
Indeed. The man himself, tell you what, has some tenacity about him, has some flair about him.
There are a lot of eyes in bigger ears of expertise than mine. A lot of eyes and a lot of higher places.
One have to understand that he's where his father is. So how are you gonna get him, Doc?
Oh no, it's not that I want him. I'm talking about national team, really.
And he's playing very well. Having an opportunity to be around Orange House. Doc, yes, he's something of
one for the future.
Yes, something of class.
That's definitely one for the future. For the Uprising, they are returning a few of, most of the same players, with a couple of new introductions. One of them starting today. The man Shamal Brown is in goal. The captain is Jarvis Jones. He's number 24. Jonah Ross calls in number 2. Trey Gums, the number 5. And number 7 for them today, it's Rushane Brooks. A new man in for them. See how he goes. Cardney Rennie, the man Booker, he's number 10. Nat Gums, he's number 11. Dejon Jacobs, the man we call Eski, he's number 13. Kamari Gums, number 16. Leon Wiley, the number 19. And Terry Amorsine, number 31. I really don't understand why we're still waiting to start. It's 8:15. I have a update.
There is something that is going on. I don't know if it's the numbers on the bench or something of the Uprising. The fourth official and the match commissioner, they are there trying to sort out something. Not sure what's going on there, but that has held a play on the field, and so for the moment we are still awaiting the first whistle. That should have gone 16 minutes ago. We are now some 16 minutes after 8 o'clock and still awaiting for the first whistle.
Well, let's talk about the man Mark Anthony Edwards, because we know that for a number of years, kicks and then EastEnders, it was really built around the big man up top, the man Malley, the man Glenville Rogers. And with his retirement going off onto the Masters League, EastEnders have gone out and spent, as you would say figuratively. They've gone for replacement, they've gone to the factory for replacements, gone to the Lions Academy and pulled up the man Mark Anthony Edwards. And they've been looking to him to refill those boots that are being left by the man Malley.
Yes.
He'll get us kicked off, the man Edwards. Going the EastEnders from the north to the south.
But I could also tell you, Doc, not only that he was a big man, but Malley, they're big boots to fill. The quality of the man, big boots to fill.
It doesn't get much better. One of the legends of Anglian football, the man Glenville Rogers. As for the first time, it's Brooks trying to shift this one into the center. Shane Brooks, the new man for the Uprising. Have you ever seen him before, Millie?
No, I haven't.
His last name is very Anguillian. So it sounds like he's from around these parts. Wearing a number 7 jersey as well. Lots of expectations come with that number 7 jersey. Of course, so many players synonymous with greatness have donned the number 7. This one shifted centrally, Jones.
Interesting.
What are you
Very
seeing?
interesting, Doc.
What are you seeing?
This is very interesting because not only that there has not started with their keeper,
There he is.
but the man Fleming,
There he is. Just look up. Just look up.
he has not started either.
He was late. I think he had to go and get something to come back. He's here now. Just about 2 minutes late, and even with the delay, he was still late.
Doc, he was here for warm-up.
I know.
So that's a left.
He went and he came back.
But Doc, what I'm saying, he's not on our starting list, is he?
Yes, he is. He's a captain.
He's a captain.
Ball in. Falls here. And Rushane Brooks. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Doc, you know, in this league, I have not met a defender that is so determined like that man, not Nathaniel Gomes. He's just special. The factory that he came from, there's no more from there.
They don't build anything like that anymore. It's from a long gone era. An era of hatchets, as you call them. The likes of Matthew Brown, the likes of Travis Smith, all of those coming off. Oh boy. Hatchets. But I'll tell you what, quality footballer as well, you know. Some good technique about him, the man Nat Gums. Will have represented Angola internationally. Some quality about him. The man in the middle today is referee Javonji Victory. Jakari Brown and Khalid Jackson as his 2 ARs.
Oh, there is something that is going on that not sure why the player is not alone on the field.
Look at the man Proctor took the free kick, boomed it upfield.
Now he's been allowed on the field of play.
So now I can see how the Easterners are going to set up. don't have.
You still don't know how.
No, I am gonna figure it out.
Doc, you still don't know
Drew's
because they're playing with
moving.
10.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Because I know where the hole is supposed to be, so I can fill it all around that. Because I know when the keeper comes and St. Jean goes out, I know exactly where St. Jean's going. So it looks like Delani Francis is playing centre half with Antoine. Has the man Keanu Drew Alexander, has he gone over to right back?
He's playing in the centre back position.
No. The man Drew.
Oh, Drew, yes.
I think Drew's playing, is he at right back? And it looks like, who's that over at left back? Because I was looking up for a Johnny. That's not a Johnny.
That's Johnny is the number. I'll tell you what number he is. He's playing in the white boot.
Yes.
Johnny is playing in the white boot.
But
he's playing in midfield. Seem to be playing midfield.
No, that's Amani.
Amani.
I'm looking for a Johnny Connor, the youngster. Yes.
He has not started.
And he's listed on the starting 11. Yeah.
I think that they would have pulled him out for the left
back.
back.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. Who's that?
The left back.
I'm piecing in players based on who I know, where I know them to be, and where they should be. So I was going through, I'm looking, okay, at John, this was it, okay, who's that at left back? So I'm going to get that for you. So it looks like in the midfield, it's Tire and Amani partnering each other for now, waiting on St. John to tuck in there. They have... Is that the man Tijano playing off the left? No, it's not Tijano.
I have not seen. I'm not
No,
seeing
there's
Tijano.
no Tijano yet. Oh,
There's
no
no
Jelani.
Jelani.
So there will be a Tijano.
Tijano.
It's a reconfigured look. I'll get it, you know. Let me just see who it is. But either we can tell that they have Caden playing as a number 10 and they have Mark Anthony Edwards in
Yes,
front.
it is. It is Tijano.
Is it?
It is Tijano.
Or is it the man Richards? You sure? I think it's Richards, you know. I think it's Javon Richards.
No.
I think that's Javon Richards up there, you know.
The number 9?
The number 8. That's like an 8 up there.
That's not Richards. That's certainly not Richards. Richards has a distinct walk.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Oh, you see now. Here's Brooks.
Tijano is the number 9.
Yes, it's Tijano.
It's Tijano.
Yeah. He's on the run. He wants it. And Mane tried to pick him out. The Orange's connection almost got there. Just not quite. And for the 1-2 Antoine steps in. Amani. Composure. Finds Drew Alexander. He loses out. Brooks looking for Booker. Booker. Excellent reverse of field and Kamari rushes it.
Should have gone for a goal, you think, Doc?
I think I've taken a touch. Take a touch down the line and then look for your options. So I'm doing my count, Millie. Well, I see 3. I see 3. I see 4. They have 11 out there. It started with the full 11 EastEnders.
So what have?
And so when
once they would have started with 10,
and then Antoine
and then
came.
Antoine
Yes. Wiley. Leon Wiley in space. Leon Wiley! Oh, welcome back to the league. Leon Wiley at his sparkling best.
That's what you're going to get day in, day out from the man, Leon Wiley. almost always unstoppable. Once you get to those ranges, well, you have to close him down. You cannot give him that amount of time and space on the ball. The moment you do so, you are going to pay the price.
The top shutters have come out shutting in this league thus far. All the big dogs have come to play.
Are they the top shutters? They are the Uprising dog.
No. When you look through the list of all the goal scorers for all the teams thus far this season, it's all the guys you expect to be out there.
Yes.
You're seeing Ricketts has come out firing.
Yes.
Johnny has come out firing. Joran's come out firing. Tim Marcus has come out firing. You're just looking all the way through, looking at the Lions, and you're seeing Jackson's got himself a little score. Jermaine Hughes is scoring. All the guys you expect to be scoring goals are scoring goals. 1-0. Uprising lead. It's a good touch there by Lawrence. And Lawrence has a runner.
That's a good ball.
Edwards flicks it around. Mark Anthony Edwards still. Almost a brilliant goal. The flick over was clever, you know.
Ooh.
Wiley. The difference between these two sides. DeJohn Jacobs. His pass bounces up for Brooks. Rashane Brooks to Trey Gums. Trey plays it early, gets it skipping through. And the keeper comes for it, but it's back across goal. Trey deflects it. Anton didn't quite get it clear. And Brooks dribbles himself out. Drew. Ball across. Kimari! Doesn't keep it down. Okay, so it looks like Drew's playing right midfield. Lawrence has arrived. And
Lawrence is in...
Is that the man, the big man? Is that Shaquan there, number 22?
Shaquan Roberts.
Is that Shaquan there?
That's not Roberts.
So that's Proctor.
Roberts has not started.
So it's Proctor. Remember, we don't have the numbers. I'm just going through. So it's Leon J. Proctor who started over at right back then.
So what I think you will find, Doc, is that the left back would come out. The left back would be substituted. Lawrence will go in goal, and St. John will stay on field.
And I'm guessing if that's the case, the ball comes across here. I'm guessing the current right back goes over to left back. Delaney comes over to right back, and St. John goes into the center of defense.
What's a foul? What's a foul, Doc? This is not primary school football. We are playing a contact sport.
Foul is foul is foul. A bit earlier today, I watched the referee give a man a red card for pretty much nothing, so. That ball didn't stay. That ball didn't stay in play.
It doesn't lie, does it?
Lawrence takes up a pretty unfamiliar position on the bench. No, he doesn't. He goes to the side.
That's not going to be his place, Doc. He's going to find himself and goal.
Forward. Edwards. Amos Sinclair's. Brooks. Twists, turns, gets nowhere. Good luck with the young man. Jones. Nat playing over at right back. And Joel Roscoe. Wiley to Amosim. Driven past to no one in particular. Another former Uprising man, Drew Alexander. I think it's the second time I've seen Jackson slip.
I was just going to ask if it's that wet over there now.
Oh boy. Maybe you need to step a bit further back. I know there's a divot in that particular place where the linesman runs.
I don't know why this side of the field continue. It's so easy, and I'm not sure if it's the soil or what. But on this western side, it gets dug out very, very easily.
Indeed, every time it rains, yep. What you often see international ARs do when they come to do the games, they either step all the way back or sometimes they go onto the field.
Yes.
So you just pick where's the best running lane. You see it happen at times as a touch, but a giveaway by Brooks. He's a skill archer, the man Brooks. What does he have on this occasion? Not much. So what you're telling me is that Uprising have gone and replaced Sylvester Emmanuel with another coat of paint of Sylvester Emmanuel. Mm-hmm. Ball across for Kimari! Off the post! Good control effort, He did well to keep it down. Try to guide it to the far corner. What a challenge. Ooh. What a challenge, Kimari. Ooh. That's the pace he's known for.
That's why I can't be a footballer, Doc. That's exactly why I can't be a footballer.
And that's a part of the football game that that's a part I live for. Kamari knows that would have brought a tear to my eye. Watching my winger track back and clean out a man, oh God. There's not many feelings better than that. When you watch your wingers willing to put in defensive effort. Makes your heart warm as a coach. Here's Amani up against Jacobs. Jacobs is a track star, Look, yes, so's Amani.
I was just going to allude to the fact.
Wiley. Driving it all the way across, and Kimari can't corral it.
But isn't the the scoreboard is operating, so the manual one isn't.
Indeed.
Ooh!
He said it's all away! Tejano didn't go right.
Whoa!
Tejano went too early. I think Tejano got a rush of blood, There was no need to take the shot when he did. There was space for another touch. Make Shamor commit. Granted, that was brilliant by Shamor, There was no indecision. As soon as he's going to turn over possession, the ball over the top, come out, make yourself big. If you're going to beat me, you're going to use the small angle to beat me.
Yes.
Lawrence tried to go over him. I think he could have taken another touch to bait Shamor out a bit more and then go over.
Jacob is out of steam?
I doubt it. He'll be fine.
He's out of steam, John? No.
He'll be fine. Jacobs came and trained with Spartans a few times over the off-season. Yeah, he'll be fine. Good touch there by a Booker. Tries to swing the play around. Cut up by Proctor. Trey. Brooks. What's the end product like? Brooks!
Lawrence is going to make his way on. And
It's
it is
for the number 12.
number
So
12.
Drew.
I was going to allude to that, Doc, because I noticed a while ago he seemed to be favoring that left knee.
Yeah.
Seemed to be favoring that left knee. And so it is Drew Alexander who is going to leave for the man. Lawrence will make his way in goal. St. John will take up his position on the outfield.
No, it's not. 'Cause I just saw they changed the board. It went from 12 to 22.
22.
Yes, the young man Proctor is going to be coming out.
I'm not sure how fit Drew Alexander is.
So I think Drew's going to go to right back instead.
Yes.
But I think they want his natural pace up against his skillful Brooks.
But I watched Drew Alexander just a while ago.
He does look hobbled.
Yes.
He looks hobbled, yes. So what I'm guessing is that the man Thierry will come out of midfield and push out wide, and St. John will slot in.
Stupendous.
We'll see how they orient when the game properly resumes. It's Antoine. So Antoine and Delaney appear to be the centre-back partnership. And yes, Drew has gone to right back. St. John's in the midfield alongside Amani. I like that partnership, you know. I love that partnership. You've seen Caden has shifted over to the left side. This looks like Caden, no, just for the moment. But Tejano and Caden seem to be interchanging.
Yes.
They seem to be going back and forth between who's playing in behind Mark and who's playing out on that left side. And of course, the man Thierry has come to this right side.
Where naturally he's accustomed to play. That's where he.
He's a Schillaci. You do what you do out there, not in the middle of a field, please. Up the road, he's fast, you know. Tejano's fast, you know.
He's very fast.
Oh, very good move as well. He won't. Yes, he will win the free kick. It looked a foul to me.
Yes.
The referee eventually gave it as such. I tell you what, one thing about the man Mark Anthony Edwards, he can strike a mean dead ball, you know. He can hit a mean dead ball. Very similarly to the man Mali. Of course, the Easterners aren't too bothered to get many people forward. They make their way begrudgingly into the area. He has 4 to aim at. And then Pogba, chief amongst them, Elijah St. Jean, out of goal, driven across out for a corner. Gomez get to work. Ball's going all the way up to the JRWP. Antoine goes up for the corner. It's a man with basketball prowess. A man with volleyball
no one is
prowess.
coming in from the back post, Doc. No one is coming in from that. That's where I love to see people come from when you're taking a corner.
Let's see where Tejano's run goes. He's the furthest back right now for the EastEnders. So taking a look at St. Jean, see where his movement takes him. Driven to the near post!
Doc!
But it was Thierry who put that ball into the area. That was a teaser all the way across the face of goal. It bounced in. And that was heart and mouth stuff for the Uprising defense for a moment.
Wonderful corner.
Wiley just sends St. John to the shops. That's Booker, sorry.
That's Booker.
Brooks. On the turn, Drew said nothing doing. My only qualm, I don't even want to call it that. Here comes Kamari. He's so fast. He's so fast. Kamari puts it across. Just ahead of Brooks. Good ball, you know. Now Rashawn Brooks puts it in. And Trey comes! It fell for him nicely, you know.
Some seasons ago, Doc, you could not keep Trey off the score sheet. Every game, it doesn't matter how long Trey stayed on the park.
She was scoring.
She was scoring.
Mr. Do It All, Mr. Uprising, the president of Uprising FC. And wherever his team needs him to play, he's able to go and do it.
Very much a utility player.
Edwards, Tejano, Caden. Amosin gets it clear. Orozco gets it forward. Trey. Doesn't quite make the right connection with that one. Forward again. And away come the Uprising again. Booker. Antoine gives away the throw.
Doc, I'm looking at where Antoine is playing. He seems to pretty much to be slot into the centre-back position. But every now and again you see him going over to that left wing. And I think, for me, that's where I would play him for now. To nullify the pace of Kamari Gomes. Because that youngster definitely can't go with Kamari on that right side of field. I've seen Kamari run him out of steam on a few occasions already.
Well, then it just becomes a game of cat and mouse, because if I know when Chavoy sees Antoine move from centre back to left back, the first thing he's going to do is move Kamari from right midfield to the other side.
Well,
sometimes it becomes a battle of how much can I give up without giving it away.
yes.
Sometimes as a coach, you have to be prepared to take certain losses in certain areas. You have to know that, okay, this guy's probably going to get beat every time, but it's out here. It's out here. It's not doing us much damage. If we can survive, we can hopefully make changes later to address the problem and fix it.
Because what you don't want is for him to get beaten.
And that's the cat and mouse game you play.
If he gets beaten and Antoine goes to cover and gets beaten, then you are left vulnerable with Kamari being able to pass that ball back to any on-running players.
That's a cat and mouse you play, but I think Coach Cleo will be saying that rather have Antoine as his last line of defense to go and clean up anything that may get through, rather than him be the first line and then get beaten and not have anybody back to clean up anything.
It's a win-win.
Jacobs. Delaney back in EastEnders colours. Former Uprising man Delaney Francis. Edwards and Amosin, and Edwards wins the throw. Amani. with Wiley for company. Jones. Rennie.
Surely, Doc, that one goal that was conceded, there hasn't really been much of a real opportunities for Uprising, apart from that one attempt from Kimari.
Really, from since Antoine has gone into the heart of defense, it's just settled down. And then even though the goal would have come, it's just been rather sedate from the Uprising thus far. Here's Booker! An effort with a bit more promise deserved a better finish. It's a corner, so it took a deflection. I don't think Lawrence can believe it. Didn't look so to me either. It looked like Booker just scuffed his shot, but the referee has a much better view than I do. Corner. This one driven in. Headed back. Goal! What a save, Lawrence! Oh, brilliant save, Delani Lawrence. Denying Wiley his second of the game. Whoa. He flew like an airplane and clawed that one away.
Whoa. Doc, any other keeper?
Gomez gets there.
My.
I'll put my hand on that one. Take nothing away. What a save that was from Lawrence.
Wow.
Incredible. Welcome back. Age is nothing but a number. Kamari. Antoine steps in. I think that's what they want. They rather Antoine be there to step in rather than be out there and they get blown past.
And it's going to take a lot to blow past Antoine.
I need to see a genuine centre-back race. I just want to see two players. I want Antoine, I want Tumba. That's it. I don't want to see anyone else.
It is a race that we've been calling for from since last season, Doc. It's one that we've been calling for, and up to this point, we think we can call for it again at the end of the season.
I just want to see Antoine and Tumba actually duke it out, just going up speed for speed.
Well, I would have called for Francis, Antoine, the man Tumba, and the man from the Royal Lions, Marvin.
That's too many people. And 4 years ago, maybe yes for Delaney. Not sure about now. Kicks Delaney, 100%. Easterners Delaney, meh, doubt it.
No.
Drilled in, and Pogba steps on. Antoine, the former Uprising man. It's what he does, you know. It's what he does. If he can go out, he will go out with it. Let's step in there by Caden. It's Caden Rogers.
That's a raised hand. That's a raised hand. Even from here, I saw that. I do not know how the referee didn't see that from there.
I do. Mark has long hair, and his back was turned to the referee, so his vision was completely impeded.
Doc, I want you as my lawyer.
No,
all I'm saying, I want you as my lawyer. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say anything else. Doc, let's concentrate on the game.
We'll go there because I don't know why he was upset. He sold himself to dry. Brooks wants to go all the way inside. From someone that used to play the game that way, I know every single dirty trick in the book, Millie. Every single one. I know the referee's line of sight, his line of vision, what he can see, what he can't see, what's the AR's line of. I know it all. Trust me. When you're not fast, you're not the tallest, you're not the biggest, you have to find something to put you ahead. Man was being nasty.
Have you stopped?
Look at my players and then tell me, Millie. Kamari puts it in. Hacked away. Counter-attack. Troublesome. Lawrence is fast. So is Wiley. Oh, discover trouble! Oh, T-Ray. T-Ray's his name in lights. T-Ray. That's a good cross. Kaden takes it out. Mark! Corner. A stinging volley. Took a deflection wide.
Off Nat. That could have been troublesome, you know, Doc. Had it been a true forward who picked up that ball, it could have been troublesome.
Are you saying T-Ray is not a true forward? Is that what you're telling me, Millie?
Doc, I never said that. I never said that at all. T-Ray is a winger.
T-Ray is T-Ray. There's no one else you can compare him to, no one you can describe him with. It's T-Ray. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. Again, driven in. Back wider here. Toward goal, but Shimon has catching practice there. That's kicking practice.
Trouble.
Drew. Francis is composed. He had to get it right, you know, because any loose touch, and both Brooks and Tree were waiting on it. Oh, no, Lawrence. Oh, no. Oh, well done, Drew.
No, that went out.
No, he didn't keep it.
That went out.
Ah, Drew. Did well, then he didn't do well. Wiley. Rennie. Wants the 1-2. Oh, almost hit it, you know. Almost got a beautiful opportunity, the man card near Rennie. Markson's a man running, but
Not gonna get
Not
that. Not
T-Ray.
today, not tomorrow.
not T-Ray. Tree. Jacobs. Amosin. Jones. Nat looks to go forward, but snuffed out by St. John. Elijah St. John looks to go through toward Tijano. Lawrence. It's going to the 39th minute of play. Still 1-0. Leon Wiley. The difference between these two sides right now.
Wonderful 10-minute strike from Wiley.
About 20 yards up with the left boot. It's on it past the keeper. No chance. Antoine goes early. He wants Lawrence. Lawrence is very strong, and Lawrence will win a throw-in. Mark. Turn, fired, but blocked again. Mark again hit it.
Ooh, that looks like
it looked like Warner.
Oh.
Ooh. Referee says nothing.
Looks like a handball.
Chance again. That was a foot. Not for a throw. But Eastern are slowly growing into this one, Millie. That one looked. The only thing that may have saved him is maybe the proximity of the shot. Well, I don't think his hand.
Proximity has nothing to do with unnatural positioning, Doc.
But are we sure it was unnatural? That's the only question. If he's turning his body, his arm have to turn as well.
Doc, you make the choice. Whatever the choice is, you made it.
What I will say is that if I was coaching EastEnders and that got called against me, I'd be fuming. But if I was coaching Uprising and that got called a penalty, I'd be even more fuming. So and that one's not kept in play by Kamari. Lovely turn by Lawrence. Tajano. Turn of pace. Tajano. Put to the cross, looking for Caden. Well defended there by Amosine. Had to be. Because it was Caden Rogers lurking, trying to get this game back on level terms. Quick pass forward, driven across goal and out for a goal kick.
Not too much stoppages in this game. Started late, but once it started, it flowed.
Indeed. It's a welcome change of pace, especially from the last game, Millie.
Indeed.
Jacobs and T-Ray. This is AFL heritage. And of course, Mrs. Coffee is down there as well.
Not Mrs.
Miss Coffee.
No, she's Mrs., but it's not Coffee.
Oh.
She's married now.
That's what I was saying. Mrs. But she's into Mark. Falls.
In the back of Mark.
It's coming for him, you know. You see, he's in and around all the right areas. Amani with some brilliant work in the midfield.
No one seemed to want it, Doc.
No one's making the run. That's a good idea for a pass. Almost found.
Ooh.
Brooks. Good work.
And all of a sudden, what I didn't see in the inter-house from these young players, I'm seeing it in a national level.
I remember I told you, Millie, as a someone with a lot of coaching, it's actually a foreign coach educator. And something a conversation I was having with him, he came and he told me, never expect the better players to bring the lower tier players up to their level. Always expect the lower players to drag the better players down to that level. It always happens. It's something we're becoming used to. The mental side is 70% of the football match.
Ooh.
Gotta be careful.
Doc, we are into the final minute of the half.
I, for one, hope that we get a protracted halftime as it's 9:01. The second half is supposed to be resuming now.
Well, it should have been, unfortunately.
For those of us with long days lined up for tomorrow, we'll certainly be getting out of here late. So lumped forward. Edwards. And Salmons.
Can Uprising go 2-up in the dying moments?
Wiley. Intercepted now by St. John.
45 has come and gone.
St. John. Mark. Shifted forward. Thierry. I was him putting out the second gear and third gear, all the way up to fourth before he got there.
Corner.
But he chugged his way to it. Getting in between Thierry and that one put it up for the corner. You just wonder if time ticking away. Can the Easterners get something to go into the halftime break with?
And this is going to be the last kick of the game, you know. Last effort, final effort for the Easterners.
I like the crowd that's built up today, Millie. It's a nice crowd here at the REGTC. Football's back, and we've missed it. Thierry.
Seizure!
Halftime whistle goes. A warning shot to end the half. Uprising lead. But these last 5 minutes have just shown that Easterners have some life about them. And they've not been too far away from leveling the scoreline. We're going to the break. Uprising 1, EastEnders 0. I know that, but I know Dion. I didn't know that one. I know Dion, yeah. Exactly. I know he had an older brother. We're back here at the REGTC. Second half action between our nightcap fixture. It is the Uprising. It's the Eastern. It's a 1-goal lead for the Uprising FC, courtesy of the boot of Leon Wiley in the 10th minute of play. You just wonder, as the second half progresses, will it be more of the same for the EastEnders? Will they still be that team that they defend well, they just can't find the target?
And it has been, and that's what it has been from since last season. And that while they are able to keep a number of clean sheets at times, they are not able to convert. And so no wonder they would have been a team who lost in the first round. They would have lost about 2 games, lost 2 games, 2 or 3 games, but they were still nearing the bottom of the table. They were still hovering the bottom of the table, the bottom half of the table, and that is because all they picked up from games were 1 point.
Here's Lawrence. Let's use his pace down the line. Jacobs has come to right back. They've made a switch.
I remember, Doc. I remembered that from some 5 games, was it 5? 5 or so games. It was a 5. It was nearing the end of the season. They had something like 3 goals. And in one night, in one game, they scored 5 goals. That same man, Tejano Lawrence, coming on in the second half and scoring 4 goals in 20 minutes.
Well, Miller, I'll take it a step further for you. They had 2 from their first, I think it was 11 games? Something like that. Amani, it's a bending one. You can see that young man has something about him, you know. Remember the name, Amani Webster. It's his debut today. You'll be seeing a lot more of him in the future. A midfielder's midfielder, if there ever was one. When you go in the dictionary and you look up the prototype for a midfielder, that's pretty much what you get. Composure on the ball, tenacity to go and win it back, a natural motor. Look at him go. He's a CDM, you know. He's leading the press, Amani Webster. Jacobs. Dispossessed by Lawrence, but he does well. And then gives it away. So got the name of the left back. It's the man Gage for the EastEnders at number 16. And Gage has got the start at left back. It's Alvin Gage. A bit more familiar with his younger brother Dion Gage coming out of the OKPS.
He went to OKPS as well.
Yeah, I would have missed him. I don't remember ever coming across his name. After a lot of games, Billy, I may not remember. Because I've had youngsters come to me and tell me, like, I've had Kieran Herbert, a young hubby. He came and told me that the first time he actually knew me was when I was doing his games playing for the HNT Hazel Primary School. And I always called him the other one next to Jaron, because I knew Jaron John. I didn't know that one. So, what's hubby? I do a lot of games, don't know everybody. Some will slip through. Here's Wiley. Orozco. It's been a big rejig of the defense for the Uprising because they shifted both their fullbacks from one side to the other, and same for their centre backs because in the first half, Amazon was playing left centre back and Roscoe on the right, but vice versa. Jacobs was playing left back, which is a bit more familiar for him. He's come over to right back now. Corner for Kamari. That's a good one. That's a very good one. And again, Leon Wiley had a spanking wide open header. Curses himself.
Went up too early.
You can sense him trying to hang in the air for a split second longer. Ball forward. Natas. The fullbacks are switched back now. All of a sudden, Nats come back to right back.
Yes, it is a throw for the Eastern line. I said corner, it was a throw. Getting ahead of myself. It's indeed a throw. It came off Nats.
So Nats come back to right back. Jacobs has gone back to left back. So the change lasted, what, 5 minutes? They certainly started the half with them swapped. Uprising ball. Thierry is not happy, but he's a cuffy. He's naturally predestined to have a bit of antagonization towards the
Not
ref.
sure what he was looking for there.
Well, he saw a pass.
He flung himself between the two defenders.
Booker. Beautiful technique. Brooks. Just dispossessed by Drew. Drew Alexander.
And Jacobs has gone
crushed out.
The first card is going to come out.
Well, they're former teammates. And I think Jacobs is saying, I remember you, buddy. Hold that one.
Drew gets the first card.
Came in late. That's what happens. Uprising double their advantage from the set piece. Amerson goes up to the back post. Stays halfway. Lawrence punches. And the volley by Booker goes on to the netball court.
It does look dark.
The tree saved him. The tree just saved him. Lawrence takes his time with this one. A 1-0 game, this one. It's one of those games you just never know. The right ball bounces the right way, like it almost did to end that first half. All of a sudden, this game is right back level pegging. We're led to understand that the man Jordan Deans is injured. He's coming back from injury, which is why he is unable to start water ball. Thierry, Lawrence, Jacobs.
Jacobs he has pulled up, you know. He held his left hamstring. Jacobs has pulled up. Jacob has pulled up.
Well, they have an army on the bench. Just send one of them to go and get warm. And they have gone and done, well, they have a couple to go and bring on.
They also have their own medic, Doc. Also have their own medical team. They have their own photographer. They have their own medical team.
Yet, we still can't get all of their players on the bench on our team sheets.
Doc,
That's all I want, you know. It's all well and good to have all the. I just want my team sheets to have the players so I can know who's coming on. I can give the right information to the population.
But they do have. It is EastEnders who don't.
No. Because Mr. Kelly Fleming, is he warming up? I don't know. I can't see. I don't know. You tell me.
Doc, leave me right alone. Mr. Fleming is on the bench at the moment. Can't miss him, the big man. So it's Deans who has gone to warm up. And if I could slip my glasses on, Doc, that looks like, is that going to be the new man? Is that Daniel?
I don't think so.
Or is he Nicholson? Don't know. And that's the two men that we're not sure of, Nicholson and Daniel. Pretty much know who Denny Derrick is. We know who John Dean is. We know who Fleming is. Corner for the EastEnders. And it's going to be the man Alvin who's going to serve this one in. On the left boot. Jacobs. Not only that his night is done, but the referee pool that has been short gets shorter. Corner served in a very good one. Coffee! Handball! Penalty! Handball! Brooks the guilty party! Is it? It doesn't matter really. It looks like Brooks. But the referee has pointed to the spot. It is a penalty. It is a penalty for the EastEnders, who will be stepping up. Will it be the man?
I think it's the new
Will
man.
it be the captain?
I think it's going to be the new man.
Well, it's a debate.
It better be the new man.
Mark Anthony Edwards.
Serious and happy for absolutely no reason, you know. Absolutely no reason.
No, I think that he was struck by the keeper. He looked like he was struck. I didn't see what went on, but he was pleading his case. But Mark Anthony Edwards steps up against Brown. Mark Anthony Edwards with the opportunity, and he scores. It's 1-1. Mark Anthony Edwards steps up and scores. It's 1-1 in the 58th minute of play. EastEnders are back on equal terms. The substitution will come now, and it is the number 34 who makes his way on. Doc, that's the man, Marcus Andre Nicholson.
I can guarantee, because I needed to go and make sure. You're not sure about Franquan Daniel. I know Franquan Daniel very, very well. He came up through our academy. I needed to go and check the last name to make sure it's the right Franquan. I can pretty much assure you, you're not gonna be seeing him.
He's not going to be playing tonight.
I needed to go and check to make sure it's the right young man. Either way, EastEnders have equalized. The big man gets the big goal on his debut.
Here comes Coffee. But that's a lovely ball.
Caden lets it run through. Almost found Tejano. Antoine, he wants to go on a run. He's not done so for the game, you know. And it may cost his side. Wiley, Trey.
Offside. Very good call.
Trey is baffled. Trey is personally baffled.
He's offside. He's offside. He's offside.
I'll go back and look at it.
Doc is offside. From since yesterday, he was offside.
My first reaction said no, you know. My eyes came to the play late, so I'm not sure. But my first initial look, I said, I think he's got it.
He's offside.
We'll see now. I'll tell you now. Maybe.
That was the second guessing myself, you know. He's offside.
I'm still not convinced, but because the angle is bad. So I'm still not convinced. But that angle down there, the one that Jackson has, is way better than any angle I could ever get.
Looked very offside. Jackson said yes, you are offside without even a second
What I was
thought.
looking at was Delaney. Delaney wasn't in line with where Antoine was, with where the man Pogba had stepped back into.
Offside. That
Tramped
man
out.
has not been allowed to roam. This could be trouble.
Tijano goes down! Trouble! He's the last man, you know!
That's a
Watch
red,
out!
that's a
He's
red,
the final man! Big call, referee! Huge call to the back pocket! He's going to the air first. From my vantage point, there was nobody behind him. I think there's only one call that can be made.
Yes.
Mr. Jacobs.
It's not Jacobs. Jacobs gone before.
Oh,
He's gone.
dear, he is.
It's Nicholson.
Gone. He's just gotten out
It's
the
Nicholson.
pitch.
It is Nicholson. He goes.
Mark-Andre Nicholson not on the pitch 2 minutes. His first job to track the run of Tejano Lawrence has resulted in a red card and a free kick.
Marcus, and he's lucky because the initial tackle came outside of the box. It was a foul, but he was indeed the second to last defender, and the right call, I will think, by the referee says, Mr. Nicholson, you are gone, your night is finished. Not only that, but you will not be allowed to play the next game. And so, as it stands, not only that they have lost Jacobs through injury, they are one player down, the very player that substituted Jacobs. He goes through a red card. Marcus Nicholson gets the red. He has to leave the bench. He has to leave the bench.
Now this opportunity is almost as dangerous as a penalty, because Lawrence is a dead ball specialist and Mark Edwards is a dead ball specialist. The angle favors Lawrence, but don't be surprised if Mark steps up and thumps this one toward that far post. Especially based on where Shamour is standing, it could be either one. It's the right boot of Edwards, the left boot of Lawrence, with Brown waiting behind a wall of 4. The referees are waiting for the man Nicholson to get off his pitch, please.
Yes. Leave the vicinity.
No, I mean he's going. It's not like he's going to run onto the pitch. It's not his fault. It's a very long walk across.
He has to wait until he gets behind the bar, the fence, outside of the playing arena, and then, yes.
It's Tijano Lawrence.
No.
I think the entire stadium feels let down by that.
And now we are going to see the man Speedy coming on.
Thierry Coffey's night is done. The man Jamoy Hodge, he has about a half hour.
Jarvis Jones as well. Night is done. Deans makes his way on. Oh no, it's not. Is it? Someone has left the pitch. Who is it?
See, no, I was looking over my score sheet. Looking. Tree. Yep, tree. Here's Jamoy Hodge. Looking for Caden. Terry, I must see.
That ball went, didn't it, Doc?
I don't think the whole ball went. Millie, we're not refereeing, Millie. I don't think the referees will be happy with you preempting their calls. I think Jackson's gonna say, I have a better view than you, Millie.
Well, sir.
The same way he'll say, he was offside down there. I have a better view than you, Doc.
Is it Tajana again who goes to ground?
These last 25 minutes for the Uprising, all of a sudden, went from a comfortable, cushy lead that they were looking to build on. So now you have to survive for these last 25, down a man, down a couple defenders as well as going off injured.
Medical has been called. Tajano is the man who goes down, stays down.
Well, you would have to break both his legs to drag him off that pitch. It's a guy that likes his football, you know.
Like father, like son.
One goal apiece here at the REGTC. It was all Uprising. Then you just got the sense around that 40th minute in the first half. EastEnders was starting to grow into the game. There were chances that were coming. Mark was getting into the game. Thierry had chances. Then eventually, one run too many forced the defender interaction, and a penalty later. EastEnders are back on level terms. And not 2 minutes after that, the new man, Nicholson, on his debut.
Not just debut, Doc. Nicholson played last season. He finished the season with them, didn't he?
Speedy.
Has not seen much of Booker at all on the ball today.
And he's going to get a card because he decided he wanted to spend his time on the ground cursing the referee rather than getting back the ball. It wasn't a foul in my opinion. He was caught, but it wasn't a foul. But I think it's a culmination of Booker being frustrated.
I haven't seen much of him at all for the day.
Drop ball for Uprising. I must say, no clue why he played that pass there.
No one wanted the ball.
I think he wanted Leon Wiles to get hit. Amani.
No one wanted the ball. And this is one of the a weak point in Uprising defense. That man Orozco, he's not the fastest, Doc. He's definitely not the fastest. And so once you could get past him,
I wouldn't even boil it down just to Orozco.
Jones also the central defense, the back line, because Nat is the only man who can go to basically with much of the players. Mark is not fast. Mark is not fast at all. Had that been Tajano, problems on the pitch tonight. It would have been problems had that been Tajano.
If my grandmother had wheels, should have been a bike. Here's Speedy. That's speed there. You want speed? Look at Speedy. That's also speed. That's Kamari. Wiley. No slouch in his own right. He shifts it wider for Nat. Nat goes down the line. Whipped into the area. Taken down, but still bouncing. Amani. Excellent work again in the midfield by that young man.
That Francis goes down again. Looks like cramped.
Or is he taking time off the game?
He went down before. It definitely looked like cramped and dark. With 70 minutes in this game, You'll take it to the end. It would be interesting to see how it ends. It's 1-1. And it would be very interesting, Doc, if this game ends one apiece.
If it does, Uprising will be thanking their lucky stars. Uprising will be thanking all heavens that they escape from this game with a point.
You think that it would be Uprising who will feel the better team going away with a 1-1, a draw from this game, having to play 10 players with one man down, 1-1, and 20 plus minutes still remaining. That's a lot of football, Doc, to be played. With tired legs, remember? With tired legs as well. And the EastEnders still having the opportunity to make changes.
It's a game in the balance. It's a game waiting on our wingers. As we were joined by a winged friend, but I think he's dead now. That was a mosquito that after bothering us for the better part of a half hour up here.
The Bible said, "Thou shalt not kill, Doc."
Well, unfortunately, his life is at the end. He was trying to end mine. He's been biting me for the better part of the night, so it's about time I took care of him.
That's a long break, Doc. He's been there down for going into 3 minutes. And it appeared to be cramps this early in the season.
Well, Melly, I'll tell you what. In the first game, I watched, who was it? I think it was the man, Ryan De Silva for the Predators. On the 46th minute, literally came out of halftime, made one kick, and went down with cramps. Came out of the halftime whistle, the ball was kicked, butchered upfield, and went straight down.
Doc, is it unfitness, or does it have to do with not hydrating properly leading up to a game?
It's just
because a lot of times persons, take on a lot of fuel the day of the game or just prior to a game. But the truth about it is the way we treat our bodies leading up to the days leading up to that game.
It's just a matter of there's no team right now anywhere near match sharpness. Because ideally, the President's Cup should be a preseason cup. It should be the cup that allows you to see what you have in your side, see who can work where, whatever little tweaks you have to make to your systems going into the season. This is the time to figure it out. You see who can play where, who works well with who, what you can get away with, what you can't get away with. Get your guys some match sharpness, some match focus. Well, that's what this should be about. But unfortunately,
it's going to be the big man who will have to go to warm up because Delaney night is done. Looks very much like his night is done, and the big man Roberts, we can see his entrance very soon.
You have to be specific, Millie, because you said the big man, and I looked at Mally. I'm like, Mally's still in the street clothes.
I didn't say the big man Mally. I said the big man Roberts.
You said the big man, and when you said the big man, my eyes went to Mally.
No, Roberts, man. Roberts, the big defender.
The new big man.
When we talk about defenders, we talk about the big man. We talk about EastEnders. We got to talk about the man Roberts.
Specifically Eastern, because there's another big man that plays defense. That's the man Mason. That's another big man. We have a lot of big guys in this league. As this injury's taken about 5 minutes of time here. He went down about the 69th. We're into the 74th. Well, into the 75th minute of play now. It's been a rather extended injury break there for Delaney Francis. Orozco. Wiley. This man Millington has had to leave us to go over to his job. Shifted wider now for Brooks, whose cross is behind everyone. Orozco. Brooks. Lovely touch. Brooks! Oh, there's no way! Out of nothing! Uprising have retaken the lead. Rushing Brooks, literally out of nothing. Uprising have come right back and they are in pole position now. It was just fired back forward. And it was a good touch there by Brooks to corral it and keep it out of the reach of Lawrence. I think Paul will be saying to him he could have come out to it a bit earlier. But good composure and a good finish. Rushing Brooks. First game of the season, first goal of the season. He makes it 2-1 for the 10-man Uprising. We were just talking about Uprising potentially surviving these last 20 of 10 men. They want to go on and win. Cagney. Kamari. Goal kick. The injury to Delaney Francis. How crucial did that prove to be? Because there was a Delaney-sized hole in the center of that defense that Rashane Brooks was able to sneak through. You just wonder. Could be more trouble. It's Booker. His teammates aren't happy. Kamari, Wiley, Antoine steps in the way. He goes long looking for Jamoy. That's Speedy. Amosin gets in the way. And look at Speedy! Tenacity, hustle, that's what you love out of the young players. Antoine just flicks it up and over. And then slips. Wiley. Brooks will get there ahead of St. Jean. And the double change is it gonna come now? It is waiting for the EastEnders. Change won't come yet. The throw comes in. Swung around by Booker. Gets past Drew's outstretched leg. Kamari tries to go down the byline. Drew recovers well. Kamari puts this one in. Kamari can't get there around St. Jean. Change is coming now. This is going to be the introduction of is that a Johnny Connor? He's coming in for Gage. And Francisco, no, he doesn't. It's Mark Anthony Edwards who goes. But then they're still playing with 10. So are they waiting for Delaney to come back? Are they expecting Delaney to return? They made 2 subs, but they took off 2 players. Good reverse pass. Booker again drags it wide. Brooks. Deans tries to slip this one through. They can get it away. Ajani goes inside for Amani. Brilliant work by Amani. Brilliant work by Amani. Oh, brilliant work by Amani. Kidding. Needs to play it across. Let's get it across. And Jamoy on his EastEnders debut. The speedster, Jamoy Hodge, has equalized. With the freedom to introduce himself, Jamoy Hodge says, welcome, it's my turn. League, beware. What a ball by Caden as well. But all the credit has to go to Amani. That was simply sensational work by Amani Webster in the midfield. He beat a couple in there and then slid it. Oh, it was a tasty ball. It was delightful. It was delicious. It was sumptuous, scrumptious. There's no words to describe the ball. And Amani played out wide there for Caden. All Caden had to do was get it across. He got it across. And Jamoy made no mistake. Amosin. It's a 10v10 battle right now. Lawrence. Uprising. They hit them and it hurt. It's Wiley. Surely not. Surely not. What a save. Oh, big save. Jelani Lawrence comes up huge. That was the chance. Looked like Dean's the man who was in there. Corner now. Driven into the near post! Off the post! Follow up in front! It's in! It's Terry Amosin! This game has it all! Terry Amosin has given the Uprising the lead again! It's now 3-2. Out of nothing yet again, Terry Amosin has made it 3-2. Don't know if you heard that. The crowd have a shout. Speedy, you want one more. Speedy, the EastEnders want one more. This game has had everything. It's literally had everything. Uprising throw. Jones, the skipper. I must say that the difference between these two sides right now. Deans, Wiley, Speedy. Almost got in there, you know. He's such a nuisance. Just his pace, his raw pace. Such a handful to deal with. Kamari. That's a lot of raw pace as well. He runs into Drew. That's a Drew wall. Here's Deans. Kamari. But the ball will roll and drift toward Jelani Lawrence, who goes long for his son Tejano. Said it goes to Fushimo Brown, whose pass is not the best. EastEnders throw. They need to move like a team that wants to get back into this game. Brooks is lost out. It's Amani again, doing some brilliant work in midfield. I don't think the right pass is made there by Pogba. Wiley. Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a pass. Brooks. Rashean Brooks. Rashean Brooks. He's silky. And he stayed down hurt. Shamor is well off his line. And he let it roll into the box. Wiley. And Brooks has stayed down. We are going to have a good few minutes of added time here. What a game this has been. It's ebbed, it's flowed. It's had 2 debutant goals for the EastEnders, with Mark Anthony Edwards scoring a penalty. The man Speedy Jamoy Hodge coming in at the back post for his opening to his account for the 2026 season. But the Uprising still have the lead. They still have been able to maintain the lead. They gave it up twice. They took it back twice. Firstly, it was Rashean Brooks who got them back to level who got them back ahead. And then after Jamoy put EastEnders back on level pegging, it was none other than the man Terry Amosin, the centre half, who stepped up at the back post and rifled it back toward the far post to get himself on the score sheet and get his team in the lead. Time ticking away as Brooks is back to his feet. As Uprising ready Denny Derrick to make his season debut. Is that 8 minutes to be added here? So Connor's gonna go, and Denny Derrick comes on for his season debut. Orozco, Shamar, Jones, Deans, had it clear by Roberts. Is that no? Looks like, is that Francis has come back? Yes. Derek. It is the Landy Francis returns. They are back to the full 11. There's Roberts out there. Kamari's too fast. Kamari to the byline. Lawrence does well up for a corner. Corner to come in. Not the best delivery, and Elijah St. Jean gets a boot to it first. Here's Drew. Can he send Caden running? Who's got an assist today, Caden Rogers? Said Drew can't send anyone running. St. Jean, Lawrence, Tijano. It's 3 against 1. Anderson struggling back to make it 2. Looking for Jamoy. Jamoy came out. I think the entire crowd here wanted to see Jamoy score another. And Johnny's not happy. Give it straight back to the EastEnders, and Jamoy can't keep it in play. Good turn by Booker. Francis cleans it up. Orozco. It's the 10-man Uprising are very much set to escape from here with a victory. You can't call it escape because they've really deserved it the way they have applied themselves since going down to 10 men. They've dug deep, they fought hard, and deservedly lead here at the REGTC. As time ticks away, slowly but surely, we approach the final whistle by referee victory. Uprising can't wait for it, that's for certain. Booker. Too much on it for Derek. Out for a goal kick. Francis. The big man Roberts. Trying to go forward. Brown goes long for Derek. He's going to stay in play. Johnny finds Hodge. St. John. Amani. It's a clever idea. If Drew can find it. Drew. Trying to go all the way through by himself. There was the man Drew Alexander. It's now the rain. It looks like. Is that a little drizzle? It is. The drizzle decided to come down here. I smelt it a little while ago. Now let's hope it doesn't keep me from getting to my car. Here's the Uprising. Kamari. Twisting, turning, weaving, shifting like a joystick, and finding Derek in a lot of space out wide. A cutback. Almost looking for Wiley. A swing and a miss. Wiley stays on his feet well. Wiley. Deans. Good idea for the pass. Wiley wins a corner. Had 8 minutes signaled by the referee. But we are into minute 100. Ball comes in. Lawrence claims. Stumped up field. Falls here for Amani Webster. Pass cut up by Amosine. And that is that. It ebbed, it flowed, it went every which way it could. But out of the depths, Uprising have dragged a win out of the jaws of a draw. Again, it was predestined to end up 1 goal apiece when they had a man sent off and the man Marcus Nicholson. But leave it up to the man Shane Brooks to get them back where they wanted to be. And then when Easterners answered yet again, it fell for Terry Amosin, and he made no mistake. Final scores from this one: Uprising 3, EastEnders 2. We're back again during the midweek where we have more footballing action. But for now, for a wonderful day of footballing action, we take you back to Master Control.